called my wife about 45 minutes from being here. I was like, can you meet me at the studio? And I had her come in and sing it with me. And little did I realize that that was probably fate happening, because it's a song that really does tell our love story. And we got to perform that together on the Grand Ole Opry for the first time on December 22nd for Christmas Eve.
Hey everybody, welcome to Center Stage Live at the 615 Hideaway, where it's all about the music. Today we have an amazing show for you, so I'm going to kick things off with Miss Leah Turner.
Thanks, Missy. You ready, Soul?
Yeah, let's do it.
This song is called Lipstick Stains, single for the summer song. I got my sights set on a stranger, round after round, you're going down, whoa, I'm a kissing bandit and I'm full of bad intentions, know what I'm doing, I don't need no intervention, you get what you see, I ain't playing for keeps, 'cause I'm on my summertime streak, yeah, hey, hey. Kissing boys and drive 'em on and say, hey, you're never gonna see it coming. I got your good time, baby. Just one taste will go straight to your brain. Hey, hey. I'm taking names and leaving lipstick stains. I see those brown eyes looking at me from the corner. Oh, hey there, bartender, I'll take him with my order. Ready to leave, 'cause I've got the keys. 'Cause I'm on my summertime streak, yeah. Hey, yeah. Kissing boys and drive 'em on and say, hey, you're never gonna see it coming. I got your good time, baby. Just one taste will go straight to your brain. Taking names and leaving lipstick stains, leaving lipstick stains, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, and leaving lipstick stains, hey, 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 kissing boys and drive 'em home and say, hey, never gonna see it coming. I got your good time, baby. Just one taste will go straight to your brain. Hey, hey, I'm taking names and leaving, taking names and leaving lipstick stains, stains. I'm taking names and leaving lipstick stains. We have some cool music tonight, or today. I don't even know what time it is. It feels like tonight, because it's kind of, we're in a cave. We're in a hideaway, actually. 615 Hideaway, live.
I forgot what time it actually is.
I know, I'm like, it's like in Vegas, you don't know where you're at, or what time, or anything. This next song I wrote, and it's really just about trying to get over a breakup, and you've done everything that you can do. You've deleted the text messages, you've taken down the pictures, you've deleted the number, which is the hardest thing to do, because you're like, but what if? And the one thing that I hadn't gotten back was my heart. And it's kind of just a plea with the significant other, or the ex-significant other, to kind of hook you up and do you a solid and let you go. So here's Give Me Back My Heart. You got a way of making me crave, dancing in the dark while our bodies sway. You got a way of making me turn off every last record that we ever turned on. I don't need you for taking down the pictures. I don't need your late night calls. I don't need you to fix the lonely. I most don't need you at all. But baby, tonight I could use a little help trying to forget about you. 'Cause every time I do it myself, all I do is think about you. And every I love you and every goodbye, every I swear it'll be different this time. I'm almost there. Before this end to start, you gotta give me back my heart. Just give me back my heart. 'Cause you got a way of making me talk, tell you everything that I ever thought, just like the way I want you bad right now, even though I know I'm better off without you. I don't need to hear you knocking on my back door, holding flowers saying it's your fault. I don't need another kiss to remind me I most don't need you at all. But baby, tonight I could use a little help trying to forget about you. 'Cause every time I do it myself, all I do is think about you. And every I love you and every goodbye, and every I swear it'll be different this time. I'm almost there. Before this end to start, you gotta give me back my heart. Just give me back my heart. 'Cause baby, tonight I could use a little help trying to forget about you. 'Cause every time I do it myself, all I do is think about you. Baby, tonight I could use a little help trying to forget about you. 'Cause every time I do it myself, all I do is think about you. And every I love you and every goodbye, and every I swear it'll be different this time. I'm almost there. Before this end to start, you gotta give me back my heart. Just give me back my heart. Just give me back my heart. Thanks. That's always a fun song to sing. Sometimes you have to admit, I do not got this. And I need a little help. What's the next one?
We gotta Take the Keys.
Oh, yeah. This song is called Take the Keys. Some of you guys may have heard it. It's actually given me a career. It allowed me to tour the world, well, Canada, but the United States, all of the United States, with really awesome acts like Brad Paisley and Kenny Chesney and Jake Owen and Rascal Flatts, blah, 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 to name a few. And it really, allowed my dream since a little girl that I've dreamed to come true. So thanks for everyone that supported it out there, and for all the country music lovers for loving country music as much as you do. A song about rolling down your windows, forgetting about everyday life, and pretending your man is Steve McQueen and letting him take the keys. Hit it, soul. Baby, this town built you and me. We wrote our names in the wet concrete. We get caught up in the same routines, need an escape from reality. There's a getaway car in the driveway parked. Let's hit the road and let the engine spark. We'll be singing out loud to the Rolling Stones, making up lines that we don't know. And I'll ride shotgun, baby, take the lead. see where the road leads. Hey, 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 hey. County lines in the rearview fade, changing lanes through memories made. Pedal down and the tank is full, getting high on life and low on trouble, bringing us down, singing out loud to the Rolling Stones, making up lines that we don't know, and how right shotgun, baby, take the lead, and hold my hand and let the good gears roll in the green light of the stereo. Pretend it's a Mustang, you can be my Steve McQueen. So go on and take the keys. Hey, hey, yeah. Top down when the sun comes up, yeah. Free falling back in love, over and over again. We'll be singing out loud to the Rolling Stones. We'll be making up lines that we don't know. Singing out loud to the Rolling Stones, making up lines that we don't know. And how right shotgun, baby, take the lead. And hold my hand and let the good gears roll in the green light of the stereo. Pretend it's a Mustang, you can be my Steve McQueen. So go on and take the keys, hey, hey, yeah, and see where the road leads. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, take the keys. Come on, baby. Come on, take the keys. Come on, just take the keys. That song's always fun to sing. Always. Thank you, audience. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this and having fun. This next song, I feel like every song, I'm like, this next song is about another guy that did me wrong. I swear, I love and relationships, and we're all looking for that one person that you can do life with. It's not meant to do life alone, but I wasn't meant to do life with this guy. So I wrote about it, and I was engaged, and found out that he was, having some fun on the side. So this is actually when I moved to Nashville. I hightailed it. I left my ring on the my ring on the, counter, and packed up my Bulldog diesel into my truck and called my best friend and said, I'm hightailing to Nashville, and if I don't leave now, I'm never going to leave. Are you down to drive to Nashville? And she said, I'll be there in 5. So we packed everything up. I should write that, I'll be there in 5. So we packed everything up, and as much as we could, and we hightailed it to Nashville. And I came here and I wrote this song with Jesse Frazier and Carrie Barlow and Hillary Lindsay. And it's just about, you dug your grave the day you kissed her. You dug your grave the day you kissed her. Take your ring and here's my finger. So I hold up the wedding finger that is no longer taken by the wrong man. So you listening out there and you've been cheated on, when I say my finger and you no longer have it taken by the wrong man, hold up your wedding finger when I say it. So here's my finger. Mama gave me your warning, said you had a wandering eye. It hit me this morning, I don't buy your alibi. I was picking out flowers and I was tasting cakes. You were picking up women, staying out too late. Thank God I didn't walk that aisle. You won't see me dressed in white, won't be no wedding night. Gonna trade my blue and borrow from someone new. Forget the honeymoon, I'll never say I do. If it's dead do us part, I'd have a funeral for you. Well, you dug your grave the day you kissed her. Take take your ring and here's my finger. Oh yeah. Come get your t-shirt, the one with her lipstick stains. Don't worry, you can keep her. I'm keeping my last name. So save your sorries and save your breath. Show me your history and I'm your regret. Thank God I didn't walk that aisle. You won't see me dressed in white. Won't be no wedding night. Gonna trade my blue and borrow for someone. Forget the honeymoon. I'll never say I do. If it's dead to us part, I'd have a funeral for you. Well, dug your grave the day you kissed her. Take your ring and here's my finger. Hey. Long black limousine, cut the cans hanging from the string. Hit the car wash, get the windows clean. Wiping away, just married, yeah. Long black limousine, me and my girls gonna hit the scene. Pop the champagne and a toast to me. Single lady, yeah. You won't see me dressed in white. Won't be no wedding night. Gonna trade my blue and borrow from someone new. Forget the honeymoon. Never say I do. If it's dead to us part, I'd have a funeral for you. Well, dug your grave the day you kissed her. Take your ring and here's my finger. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I take your diamond ring. You never ever meant a thing. I take your diamond ring. You never ever meant a thing. Here's my finger. That song, I swear. Everyone's like, I'm like, I swear you're gonna like it. Anyways, you can get all of that stuff on Spotify, iTunes, all the streaming platforms, Apple Music, all of those, blah, blah, blah. Which brings me to our last song here. And I wrote this song with two of my really good friends, Jessica Kane and Willie Breeding. And shocker, but it's about another relationship that didn't work out. And it's just, and it can really be about life, people telling you, you're great, you're this, you're that, or I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and nothing comes to fruition, and all it is a bunch of words. And that's kind of that is what happened with this particular relationship that I was in. And the actual first verse is really taken from our text messages. Literally, I was like, this is what he said, this is what it said, and this is what didn't happen. So that leads me to my new single, Blah, Blah, Blah. It is on all streaming, all the things, like I said. The video comes out July 11th on CMT. And a lot of things you guys probably don't know about me is that I am half Latina. And so we are going to record it in Spanish. So all you Mexicanas y Mexicanos out there, listen for Blah, Blah, Blah in Español. Anyways, I'm Leah Turner. We're here at the 615 Hideaway. We will interview later, right? We'll interview afterwards with Missy. I feel like I'm taking over. And anyway, so my show is, this is Sol Littlefield, the master on guitar over here. So here's Blah, Blah, Blah. I would hop red, I'd fly just to see your face sleeping on my chest. Hold you in the morning light, kiss you on the neck with your hair a mess. And that's what you said. I can't believe that I believed it. Oh no, your promises, they mean nothing now. I see it, I see it. All I'm hearing is your blah, blah, blah. You run your mouth, I'm saying nah, nah, nah. You say there's nothing you won't do for me, yeah. But I can't listen, I'm like la, la, la. I'm standing over here like nah, nah, nah. Your words mean nothing, they're just words to me. All I'm hearing is your blah, blah, blah. I love your sense of humor, I see you in my future. You know I wouldn't change a thing. But baby, there's just one thing, and you know it's your last name. I'm saving for a diamond ring, and that's what you said. I can't believe that I believed it. Oh no, your promises, they mean nothing now. I see it, I see it. All I'm hearing is your blah, blah, blah. You run your mouth, I'm saying nah, nah, nah. You hate, there's nothing you won't do for me. But I can't listen, I'm like nah, nah, nah. I'm standing over here like nah, nah, nah. Your words mean nothing, they're just words to me. All I'm hearing is your blah, blah, blah. Hey. All I'm hearing is your blah, blah, blah. You run your mouth, I'm saying nah, nah, nah. You say there's nothing you won't do for me. I can't listen, I'm like nah, nah, nah. I'm standing over here like nah, nah, nah. Your words mean nothing, they're just words to me. And all I'm hearing is your blah, 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 blah. Ooh, yeah. All I'm hearing is your blah, blah, your blah, blah. And I ain't hearing what you're saying, 'cause the only thing you're saying is blah, blah, blah. And I ain't hearing what you're saying, 'cause the only thing you're saying is blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Goodness, I love it. I love it. I love it. And congratulations, because that's on Radio Disney Country. Is it not?
Yes, it is. It's actually doing really well on Radio
Yeah.
Disney Country. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, look
Right?
at that. So it's doing really good. So thank you, Radio Disney.
Absolutely. When I saw that on your, I was on your social media where I saw that. I was like, well, good for her.
Yeah.
Now, you know, and for those of you at home who don't know, Miss Leah Turner was one of my very first interviews, and it was over the phone, and we are both California girls.
Yes.
And this is when I was living in California, and she gave me a chance, and I mean, took a risk to talk to somebody she didn't know at a brand new magazine. And you can actually still hear that interview at centerstagemag.com.
Check it out, check it out, check it
Along
out.
with the one that we just released today from
Yeah.
when we got to talk during CMA
CMA
Fest.
Fest.
Now, that brings me to your daddy.
Yeah.
Was your superhero. I wrote about it in the article for today. I'm not going to spoil
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So you guys have to go to Center Stage Mag for that story.
Have to.
But your dad, what a trooper. So much fun. How's your back? And
Yeah.
has been one of your biggest supporters
Oh,
since day one.
Yeah.
Did he enjoy the rest of his time here in Nashville for CMA Fest? And when's he coming back?
Yeah, I know, right? That's what everyone's like, when's your dad coming back? I'm like, hello, I'm here. Like, geez Louise. He wins everybody over. I had to say, like, no, Dad, you can't come to this one meeting. And he was like, why? And I'm like, because it turns to be all about you, because you're so cool, and I have to, you know. He was like, got it, okay. But he enjoyed the rest of his time. He really got to see the ins and outs of the music business, and, you know, what we all go through as far as, you know, being interviewers for a magazine and blogs, and then also being musicians, and then being an artist, and being able to, you know, meet the fans and new fans and reconnect, and just the crazy busy schedule and behind the scenes that not everybody gets a chance to see. So he was like, got it. Okay.
I imagine that was a lot for him to take in, because there really is so much that goes on behind the scenes that the people at home don't ever really get to see.
Yeah.
So that's fun. That's exciting. Now, I know you go back and forth between California and here. I didn't realize that you drove. Now, I drive all the time, like from there to here. Like, I've done so many of those road trips.
Yeah.
What is the longest time you've been able to be behind that wheel at once to drive back home?
Well, let's see. So after CMA Fest, me and my dad drove back, and I drove 13 hours one day, and then he drove the rest of the way. So I think his was like 16, maybe 17 hours. And then for me, I came back by myself with my bulldog, because he was in California. That's why I went to go and get him, or drove out there, and he can't fly.
He'd be so cool if he could, though. Like, he's so much fun.
He's a cute. Well, I'm just afraid that he would be like on the. Well, they banned flat-nosed dogs on a lot of flights, because they already have problems breathing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So then
then also, I think if I brought him up and had him like a service animal or whatever, I just think he wouldn't sit down for that long because he'd be like, "What's up? I'm Diesel. Like, you guys want to talk?" I mean, Soul knows.
Yeah.
He would be like,
A menace.
Yeah. His dog is.
He's great.
His dog is one of a kind, I'll tell you. But yeah, Diesel would be like, "I'm Diesel, talk to me." So then it would he just wouldn't realize that not everybody wanted to speak to him. So we drove, and I did 7, 13, and then the rest of the way, which I think was like 10 hours.
Right.
So it took me a little bit longer.
See, I love road warriors.
Yeah.
So you're good at it. I had no idea though.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I just assumed you just flew every single time. So
No.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I love that. And what a great opportunity for you to be able to just listen to music
and
have thoughts for writing more songs.
It is.
Have you had any inspiration during those road trips for any
I
material?
have. Well, really just more just kind of listening. I've been listening to this podcast called And the Writer Is. And it's amazing, and it has like different songwriters that are on there, from like pop to country, really, which are in rock and all of that, hip hop, whatever. But the two genres, and it's all these hit songwriters that, you know, have been responsible for, I mean, they had Shane McAnally on there, and they had Ashley Gorley on there, and then they had Mozella on there, and they had like John Shanks, and just all of these different, and to really hear their stories and their struggles and how songs really come about, or how their publishing deals, or how they lost one, or this or that. That's been really inspirational to me this last road trip. Just kind of like, okay, everyone goes through.
Yeah.
You're always trying, you know, to keep up into the next. And whether or not you have a number one, or you do have a number one, you're waiting for that next number one, you know?
Exactly.
So that's where I've been getting inspiration there, is just kind of being like, I got this. They got it, I got it, we all got it. You know what I mean with that struggle.
I love that. And I have to tell you, after we did our interview, you know, a couple weeks ago, I went home and looked up Lizzo.
Oh yeah, is she not great?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
And she's amazing, and she's so confident
I know.
on camera and
I know.
everything. And I'm like, I want to be like her.
Got the
So
juice. Yeah.
I need to thank you for that little bit of inspiration, because she really is.
She's,
badass.
I mean, incredible. And I mean, if you guys don't know Lizzo, so she's incredible. And she just like has this song, which I think I told you about. And it's literally like, you know, we all get down on ourselves, and we all get down on ourselves as women, and not to negate men, but as well. And you look into the mirror and sometimes look at yourself and be like, you know what? I am my own soulmate. Because once you love yourself, then you know what you deserve, and then you don't put up with, you don't lower your standards. And so you listen to her and you're like, okay, sister. You like walk out of there like, I am big, I'm beautiful, I'm whatever. So Lizzo's.
And I mean, it really was amazing that we had that conversation, and I was able to go look her up, because I don't have all that time in the world. You and I were talking about it earlier, you know, when you have your family and you have, but I was like, man, she was so passionate about this artist. I really need to like research her and look her up, and man, I'm so glad I did.
Yeah,
it was
and
so
she's
much fun.
like blowing up, and she does not fake the funk. Like that woman talks about everything.
Yes,
she does.
Yes, it's fun. But what else do you have going on? Because you're super busy, and we've been watching you from, you know, basically day one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of your career, and it's been a lot of fun watching you progress and seeing your name on bills with our friends.
Yeah.
And I love seeing your name everywhere, and I know that my husband absolutely adores you, and I tell you that all the time because he does. But you have that voice, you have that raspiness that I think I gravitate towards. I love all singers who have raspy voices. That's my thing. It's my thing.
Well, you have a raspy voice too.
Maybe that's why, but I don't sing with it. And so you can just sing like nobody's business, and I love that, and I love hearing it. So what do you have going on? Where can fans find you?
Yeah, well, you can find me at Leah Turner Music on all social, platforms, things like that. We're working out on dates now with my agency, and then we're releasing, like I said before, I sang blah, blah, blah. The song's already out. The video comes out July 11th on CMT. And then just to be able to hit another demographic, which is really cool that I can do, and I know it's probably shocking because I look white as I'll get out. But I am half Mexican. My mother is full Mexican, and she's from here, the States. My grandmother was from, I think my grandfather's from Spain and my grandmother's from Zacatecas, Mexico. And she was Mayan Indian. Anyways.
I'll say that twice.
Yeah, Zacatecas, Mexico. So we were releasing that in Spanish, which is really cool just to be able to hit another demographic. And I'm bilingual. So it's just, and Mexicanos, they love country music. I think my manager called me and said that country music is, I forgot the numbers, so don't quote me, but it was really big in the Latin community. It's like growing so fast. So it's cool that I'm able to hit that demographic and do something that can kind of set you apart a little bit.
No, I love that. And you're right. I mean, when I first met you, I had no idea. And then, you know, when you speak Spanish, it's just, it sounds so amazing. And I'm like, I won't even say words. I know words. I took Spanish in high school, but I will not speak it because I sound like a total
white person.
I do. And that's what they nicknamed me.
Yeah. Huela.
Yeah. That was me in high school. That's what they
named
called
me
me.
Huela Loca. And I'm like, I am not the crazy white girl. I'm like, okay, maybe I am. I'll take
well, you know what? Maybe that's why we get along so
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
But man, you've had so much going on. You've had so many shows that you've
Yes.
performed with so many other amazing artists.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine what it's like for you being out on those stages with everyone and just, it's got to be such an amazing feeling. And in CMA Fest this year, I know you had a really great time.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I had a great time. It was like, you know, just, I got to run into a bunch of my friends that, you know, happen to be really cool artists. And I love the community that we have here in Nashville is that really everyone supports one another, you know, like you see Jared Neiman backstage and I'm like, and he's like sitting there talking to my dad and like, you know, it's just, everyone's just so welcoming and open and really supportive of one another. So that's always a really big highlight of CMA Fest. And you get to see like Cassidy up there killing it, you know what I mean? And Lindsay L and Marin and just really seeing the community of women coming together as well is just really inspiring. And you know, my girlfriend, one of my best friends, Mickey Guyton, she's doing amazing. She was just on the ACMs with a song, I can't remember the name of it, how horrible. But it wasn't her song. It was Chrissy Metz from This Is Us. So that's why I don't remember it. But just seeing everyone, you know, go and do that. And that's one time you can see it right in front of your face and you don't have to travel really anywhere. You can really see the community and see the success. And that's always awesome for me to see at CMA Fest. And to be out there on the stage with people that you call, you know, friends and that you also grew up listening to, it's just a dream come true and an absolute blessing because I mean, it's a big dream, and it is a hard one, and it is, you know, you got to be so thick-skinned and know that when somebody says no, my dad always says this, when somebody tells you no, you flip it around to on and be like, okay, I see what you're doing there, buddy, but I'm going to say it's on and I'm going to go ahead and push through this and make it happen.
I love that. And I love your dad. I just absolutely adore your dad.
He's
like,
crazy.
He's just, next time he's in town, I want us to like all go out together because
he's so fun.
He's so much fun. And I feel like I didn't get enough time with him that night. And it was just like,
out with your dad and it was awesome.
Yeah, he's
a trooper and he's fun.
He's fun and he's smart and...
Yeah, and he's brutally honest, real, right? I mean, like...
I'm like, Dad!
He's great. No, he's absolutely great.
Thank you. See, it turns to how cool my father is.
I know. You're great too, but I have one more thing that I have to ask you because I never get to hear people do their like vocal warm-ups ever. Yeah. Like you see it on TV sometimes, but whenever they're here, nobody really does like any fun little warm-up routines. And you're saying you're making noises that I couldn't even ever make, and it's not even singing. How did you discover that was like... The best way to warm up your voice?
Vocal lessons. Okay. Like vocal lessons, and you do like.
Yeah, I was about to say which one's that.
Yeah. You know that. You know, roll your tongue. Some people can't roll their tongue, or you're like,
I can't.
Whoa! You know, it like thins out your vocal cords and.
You done the goo-goos?
Yeah.
Goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo.
La 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 la. Yeah. Or Sister Act, or you can watch Sister Act and get that la 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 la. You know.
Yeah.
So, but vocal lessons, and it's like when you're working out or you're an athlete, or even a guitar player, you warm up your fingers, or drummers are always banging on things before they go out there because it's a muscle. You know, so you have to, if you don't warm it up or you don't like give it a little heads up that you're about there to like run a race, you can hurt it. So that's my warm up.
Well, I love that, and I love that you actually
my
explained
race.
that all to fans, because you know, people just kind of think, oh, they woke up, they
No.
started singing one day, they knew they were a singer, and that's it.
No.
So to hear an actual artist say, no, I do
No.
vocal lessons and I maintain and I work out. I think that's important for fans to know, because I think a lot of people just kind of get lost and they just kind of take it for granted that person can sing. And they don't realize the hard work that actually has to continue going into it.
I mean, I've had vocal lessons since I can remember. And if you need to get out of here, Soul, you can go.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Hey, anything goes,
Live
I
TV.
guess.
There's nothing like it.
I'm like, hey, if you need to go. I mean, we're really grateful that you're here. I'm not kicking you out or anything. Yeah, you watch your voice. Sometimes you go on vocal rests and are quiet when your voice isn't always perfect. And when you think about it, you're always like, hitting notes. And sometimes you don't hit those notes exactly the way that you want to hit them, or it's not as effortless, and you have to watch the way you talk and, how much you drink sometimes, and just really take care of it, because it is, your money maker. And sometimes it isn't perfect and doesn't work the way that you want it to work. And you just got to accept those days and sometimes take your songs down a half a step, like a little bit lower, or you're feeling it and you're like, let's take it all the way and let's hit that note. It's not perfect. We're imperfect. We're human.
Yes, no, and I love that, but I seriously love that you just got to explain that to everybody, because I really do feel like it's important for the listener at home to really get involved. I mean, if they're a music fan, if they're a fan of you, they really should get involved and understand really what goes into creating that EP and putting on that live show, because it is important, And honestly, I mean, we all have off days. And I mean, I've been to a million shows where somebody makes a mistake and then they just go on. But it happens. We're not all perfect. And I love that you're so real and
definitely
honest.
not.
Yes.
Definitely not perfect. I mean, I like to think that I am, but that is not the case.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all there at some point too, where we really want to be that perfect person, and we just can't even pretend. We all have those days where we just can't even pretend.
Yeah.
But tell everybody where to find you on your social media and on your website, because they really, if you guys at home have not gotten her music yet, you need to get her music, but you need to stay in touch with her on social media, because she posts all kinds of updates and what she's doing and fun videos where you look amazing. And I'm like, I would never look that cute laying down trying to give somebody a video. Like, that's just,
well, thank you. I
me.
appreciate it. Yes, Leah Turner Music. You can check me out there, and I respond to everyone, and because I'm so grateful for everyone's support. I wouldn't have a career or be in music if it wasn't for people that love country music. And we just post fun videos. You can see me and my girlfriends that are also in country music, just trying to live our best lives, and there's struggle in everything, and we all have self-doubt and not confidence, and put filters on and all of that stuff, and we just try and kind of live life just one laugh at a time and a little bit of whiskey. And so come and follow me on there and see what that looks like, what perfectly imperfect looks like.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better myself. But make sure you grab her music. Support local artists, you guys. You have to go to iTunes, go to Spotify, go to all those other things.
Yeah,
and just
Apple
go,
Music, Shazam. I can never say that word.
I can't
Shazam.
either. See, I can't even roll my R's. That's how come I got that nickname. I cannot, and I will not even try. It's pretty funny.
That's amazing.
Until next time, guys, we will see you soon. Please tune in at 4 o'clock next Monday for another great live show. Till then, we'll see you.